This message is to be conveyed to Ustaz Umar bin Hafizd. It is a message from Allah, conveyed through his witness, Ruqayya bint Muhammad. Ustaz Umar bin Hafizd, Allah wants you to meet his witness, Ruqayya bint Muhammad. She is a witness of Allah in these end times. And Allah wants you also to call your congregations, because your congregations are spread across the world. Allah says, inform them, O Ruqayya, when I give you the dream. Umar bin Hafizd comes to your house and they are together. They pray in your house and you bear witness to your companions. Please, everyone, kindly help me share this message until it reaches Ustaz Umar bin Hafizd, inshallah. The message of Allah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Oh, my witness, write down my message for my servants. Indeed, I, Allah, bear witness at the boundary of time, and I show you dreams, and I am the one who will explain and give its interpretation. Whoever among my servants is in your dream, indeed, I, Allah, invite them, and they are the chosen ones, to convey to the nations of my beloved in the world after you, and indeed, I, Allah, have reserved for the people of knowledge among my witnesses within my testimony. Indeed, I, Allah, invite one among the descendants of Adam who is in your dream. Sufficient am I for them who deliver the news, and they believe in me, Allah, who bears witness. They believe that this is the boundary of time, and they fear to be left behind. They know my words that are the most high, the most great, the most just, and the most wise. They know my glory, Allah. Inform them, O Ruqayya, when I give you the dream. Umar bin Hafizd comes to your house and they are together, they pray in your house, and you bear witness to your companions. Indeed, I, Allah, bear witness at the boundary of time that they should advise one another with patience and advise one another with love. That is the right hand group. And convey my message to Umar bin Hafizd. Whoever among you receives this news, indeed, I, Allah, will make you witnesses, numbering 313 people in the world. Indeed, I, Allah, have reserved for you to come under my command. I, Allah, give you in the world the water of THUBA, and it is located in the house of my light. Indeed, I, Allah, bear witness to my witness. Open Surah Az-Zumar, verse 69. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Surah Az-Zumar, verse 69, meaning, and the earth, the plain of gathering, will shine with the light of justice of its Lord, and the record of deeds will be laid open. The prophets and the witnesses will be brought forward, and judgment will be given between them in truth, and they will not be wronged. There are no more prophets and messengers, but witnesses. And I, Allah, have borne witness for 26 full months. Indeed, I, Allah, gather you in the right hand group, the group that I, Allah, honor on the day of resurrection. Open Surah Al-Waqiyah, verses 7 to 20. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Surah Al-Waqiyah, verses 7 to 20, meaning, and you will be divided into 3 groups, the companions of the right. What are the companions of the right? And the companions of the left. What are the companions of the left? And the foremost in faith, the foremost in faith. Those are the ones brought near to Allah in the gardens of bliss. A multitude of the former people and a few of the later people, and they will be on thrones woven with gold and precious stones, reclining on them, facing each other. There will saturate among them young boys made eternal, with cups, jugs, and a glass from a flowing spring. No headache will they have therefrom, nor will they be intoxicated, and the fruit of their choice. Indeed, for you it is only to obey me, Allah, and to believe in me, to believe in the last day, and when I, Allah, have borne witness, indeed that is your boundary of time. Come to the house of my light. Indeed, I, Allah, have prepared for you the water of THUBA, so that you will not thirst on the day of judgment, and that is better for you than your denial. I, Allah, bear witness to Ruqayya, the light of my Ahmed. Indeed, to her, I, Allah, bear witness. When my voice, Allah's voice, is heard upon the earth would be destroyed. Indeed, I, Allah, have shown in the dream of my witness, 2009, that my voice fills the earth. I, Allah, said to Ruqayya, O young man, beware, life is temporary. And the earth was destroyed. All were scattered like cotton. Children separated from their mothers, and husbands could not reach their wives and children. Indeed, all scattered like cotton. It is I, Allah, bearing witness, connecting my voice to my witness. and the other witnesses accompany my witness. They believe in me, Allah, who bears witness. They believe in the last day, and I, Allah, command them to give charity to their brothers in Palestine. And they help call my servants in the world, so that all may enter the right-hand group. Indeed, I, Allah, want you to advise one another with patience and advise one another with love. That is the right-hand group. Open Surah Al-Balad, verses 17 to 20. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Surah Al-Balad, verses 17 to 20, meaning: Then he is of those who believe and advise one another to patience and advise one another to compassion. Those are the companions of the right. But those who disbelieve in our verses, they are the companions of the left. Over them will be fire closed in. That is better for you if you do not believe that I, Allah, bear witness. Ask for my guidance, Allah's guidance, and do not associate me, Allah, with the accursed Iblis. Even among you, there are those who say that I, Allah, am the Ad-Dajjal. Indeed, I have brought forth a chosen man who denied. He claimed to be a prophet and a messenger. Indeed, he claimed that Isa ibn Maryam would dwell in his body. Indeed, he came to my witness, and I, Allah, made them meet in a dream. I, Allah, declared that it truly happened in reality. They met as I, Allah, had shown in the dream of my witness. And my witness told my other witnesses that it happened exactly as I, Allah, had shown in the dream of my witness. No, dream is one part of prophethood. I, Allah, open the dreams of my witness, and I, Allah, interpret them. That is the true dream. If you do not believe in me, Allah, who bears witness, then silence is better for you than to speak evil. As those who said, I, Allah, they call Ad-Dajjal. Indeed, I, Allah, make them followers of Ad-Dajjal. Indeed, walk in the path of Muhammad, who is obedient and submissive to me, Allah, and there is no partner for me. And do not compare your knowledge with the knowledge of my witness. She is only a mother to whom I, Allah, have entrusted a trust. Indeed, there are no more prophets and messengers. I, Allah, have witnesses. And my witness, the witness of Isa ibn Maryam, will later descend to the earth. I, Allah, show to my witness that Isa ibn Maryam descends, flanked by 2 wings of angels until he touches the earth, and I, Allah, give a sign. I, Allah, show in the dream of my witness. Indeed, I, Allah, intend to straighten you. If the chosen man denies and says Isa ibn Maryam will dwell in his body, and he testifies to my witness if he dreams circling the earth in one night. Indeed, that is what I straighten. And you must guard yourselves with faith in me, Allah, who bears witness, and call my servants in the world. Do not let a woman establish my testimony and be ashamed before me, Allah. I gather other witnesses. Indeed, they are not people of knowledge, but they believe in me, Allah. And you, the people of knowledge, will say this is misguidance. I, Allah, bear witness. The knowledge of the hour is with me, and I am Allah, the giver of explanations. Open Surah Al-A'raf, verse 187. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Surah Al-A'raf, verse 187, meaning: They ask you, O Muhammad, about the hour. When will it occur? Say, its knowledge is only with my Lord. None will reveal its time except him. It lays heavily upon the heavens and the earth. It will not come upon you except suddenly. They ask you as if you are familiar with it. Say, its knowledge is only with Allah, but most of the people do not know. I, Allah, warn you about the day of resurrection. The knowledge of the hour is from me, and I, Allah, will to whom I will. Open Surah Ghafir, verse 15. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Surah Ghafir, verse 15, meaning: He is the exalted in degrees, owner of the throne. He sends the revelation by his command to whomever he was of his servants, to warn of the day of meeting, the day of judgment. Do not dispute my testimony if you do not believe in my testimony. Let my witnesses call my servants. I, Allah, gather the right-hand group, and I, Allah, am the one who gathers. Open Surah Al-Hijr, verse 25. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Surah Al-Hijr, verse 25, meaning: And indeed, your Lord, He will gather them. Indeed, He is the wise, the knowing. Indeed, my witness, day and night calls my servants. Open Surah Nuh, verses 7 to 10. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful. Surah Nuh, verses 7 to 10, meaning: And indeed, every time I called them that you might forgive them, they put their fingers in their ears, covered themselves with their garments, persisted, and were arrogant with great arrogancy. Then indeed I called them publicly. Then indeed I announced to them, and also confided to them secretly. Then I said, Ask forgiveness of your Lord. Indeed, He is ever a perpetual forgiver. Indeed, my witness calls my servants day and night. I, Allah, caused my witness to die, and I made her soul travel as I, Allah, caused her to die. Indeed, she knows the journey of the soul toward my presence. And I, Allah, revived my witness, and I, Allah, said, bear witness to my truth. I, Allah, bear witness. I am Allah who gives you life. I am Allah who causes you to die, and I am Allah who gives you life again. Indeed, to me you shall return. Indeed, she will never deny. Her soul is in my grasp. I am Allah who has power to cause death to my servants, and I have power to give life among them. Indeed, I, Allah, bear witness, not by words only. I showed the sweet death, that is the death of the martyrs. The right-hand group, the group I, Allah, honor on the day of resurrection. Believe in my verses and do not be arrogant, and do not be arrogant. Look how Adam did not obey my command, and do not do the same while you have intellect. I, Allah, do not bear witness except at the boundary of time and at my call, my promise to the tears of Muhammad, my ummah, my ummah, my ummah. I, Allah, inflicted upon Muhammad the pain of death as upon the other prophets and all my servants. And at the boundary of time, I, Allah, fulfill my promise and grant martyrdom, death without pain, and I place the right-hand group beside the martyrs. And my witnesses, they are neither prophets nor martyrs, yet they enter my paradise first. And the prophets envy them and ask, who are they, O Allah? Indeed, they are those who believed in me first. They are the people who came after Prophet Muhammad and yet believed first. Those who came later but believed earlier, and they uphold my testimony. You are already at the boundary of time. O my servants, if you believe in me, Allah, who bears witness, indeed you are those witnesses. The number of my witnesses is very few, only 313 people, and I, Allah, show in the dream of my witness. She is accompanied by a pillar of light, the Spirit of Allah, the Holy Isa ibn Maryam. Before me, Allah behind the veil, and my chosen ones, come before me, and my witness is the witness. Indeed, they see me, the most merciful, while all others tremble, and they do not. They do not grieve, and they are not bound by blood. They love one another and help one another. Indeed, they love me, Allah, and Muhammad more than they love themselves. And I, Allah, show to my witness how Muhammad at his death wept bitterly and said, you love me more than you love yourself. Indeed, that is the sign. Among my witnesses, there is a witness, and she is a woman. There is no more prophet nor messenger, but only witnesses. Open Surah An-Nur, verse 63. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Surah An-Nur, verse 63, meaning, do not make the calling of the messenger among you as the calling of one of you to another. Indeed, Allah indeed knows those who sleep away among you under shelter. So let those beware who oppose his command, lest a trial befall them or a painful punishment. Indeed, I, Allah, safeguard the apostleship of Muhammad, and there is no more prophet and messenger. Indeed, if my witness were a man, he would claim to be a messenger, and he would act so, because my message of the most merciful is my call at the boundary of time. And I showed it to Ruqayya in her childhood dream. She was burned by fire, and a great book was before her, and I, Allah, called that fire. Indeed, if not under my protection, my witness would be harmed because of my RISALAH ar-Rahman. And I, Allah, do not wrong her for my message. And indeed, I brought forth that book when I, Allah, bore witness. And I named it the message of the RISALAH ar-Rahman. And I do not perfect my RISALAH ar-Rahman except with the holy verses of the Quran. If I, Allah, do not bear witness, then that message would not exist. Indeed, my laws are already written in the Holy Quran, and I, Allah, am the most perfect and the one who perfects it, the RISALAH ar-Rahman, with the holy verses of the Quran. And my witness is from the land of the red and white, Indonesia. I, Allah, have called the leader of that land the president. He is one of my youth of Bani Tamim, and I need his voice for the leaders of the nations in the world. While my witness is only the deliverer, the knowledge of the hour is from me. I am Allah, the one who explains and the giver of explanations. Indeed, the land of my witness is of my Bani Tamim, and there is the house of my light. أولئك على هدى وبهم وأولئك هم المفلحون. آمين. يا الله يا رب يا سميع يا بصير. الحمد لله.